So, okay, guys, good morning. This is another day, and now it is 4:30 in the morning. I just woke up. Now, without wasting any time, the price has finally did that roll down. It did it all time high and is falling to the downside. We finally had the impulse that we were looking for. Price also created a double top structure at the 4-hour time frame, so I believe it is definitely go to the downside. Now, I think we will do a little bit of decline in gold that we finally wanted to see. So yes, let's see what happens, and I'll update you guys on the charts. So yes, let's see what is happening. So yes, guys, we can clearly see this is at the, so now it is 5 in the morning. I was writing my work, and as you can clearly see, we had the price created all time highs at the 4057 level and went all the way towards downside. I just took the price broke down below this level, as you can see, by making a little retracement to the upside, taking out the liquidity. And yes, from this level exact, that is the 3940 level, it went all the way toward upside, making a rally. As a mark, this was a good liquidity level and it contained good amount of liquidity also. So yes, let's see what happens. Now my, to be honest, now my sentiment had shifted to bearish. Price could make a rally more to the downside, and I'm looking for that pullbacks also. So if everything seems good, I'm going to invest to the downside, and yes, let's see what happens. Yes guys, what we can clearly see is that yesterday प्राइस ने वो लिक्विडिटी इंजेक्ट करी, वो बेरिश मोमेंटम इंजेक्टर जो हम बहुत टाइम से ढूंढ रहे थे. And now I believe price will definitely go into a short term bearish decline, so that it could grab more and more liquidity to move to continue the bullish rally in the overall long term. So I'm looking for short positions currently. However, this market condition looks bullish to me in terms of my technicals, but I still believe that it could probably move to the downside. So let me show you that what I expect and what I do if everything seems in good. Yes guys, as we can see that we are in a clear great decline. Price went up a little from this liquidity level to take out the final liquidity of this level and broke it down. That is where I took my entry, went all the way to the next liquidity level. This entry I missed due to the fact that I didn't open my orders. If I had opened my orders in the night only, I would have captured this move from just right here to here. So this is it, and what I believe is now, as you can see, the sentiment is looking kind of bullish at the higher time frame, but I can still look for pullbacks. If price reaches this level, retested it and makes a move to the downside, I would be love to capture that, because I do not think that price is in a necessary condition to break the all-time highs. But yes, also the main thing is that today is a very important day, as we all know. Oh sorry, the today is not an important day once again. As you can see, the reads were tentative and they are postponed once again due to the economy shutdown. So I believe most probably that gold could even pull back to the downside from this level, and that is what I'm looking for. If it doesn't, then I'll be looking to take a small a small loss on this position, and if it makes a breakout to the side, that is where I'm going to take my position. So yes, currently I'm looking, if everything seems in good, I believe I'm looking in shorts at this position 4002 level. So yes, let's see what happens. So now it is 7:40 to be exact, and the price closed below the 200 EMA, and now it will as it is closed behind beneath the 200 EMA, I believe it will definitely push to the downside to the nearby level, but it is now also reaching the 200 EMA. So it is not a good time to invest when price comes or it's near the 200 EMA, because price can pop in any direction without any clear specifications. So I believe that it is going to reach our recent level, that is the 3941 level. That is where it will find the nearby liquidity. So let me just show you. So yep, as you can see, this is the position that I should have taken yesterday on the shorting of this all-time high, because the New York session was just starting here and the price shot to the downside. एंड इस लेवल पर लिक्विडिटी अवेलेबल थी। प्राइस ने अपनी मेजर लिक्विडिटी यहाँ यूज़ कर दी, इसकी वजह से ये इस लेवल को ब्रेकआउट नहीं कर पाया, क्योंकि इसने जो लिक्विडिटी का प्रेशर चाहिए था वो यहाँ यूज़ कर दिया पहले ही। और उसके बाद प्राइस ने फिर यहाँ से इसकी लिक्विडिटी थोड़ी सी टेकआउट करी ताकि वो और लिक्विडिटी ग्रैब कर सके। प्राइस ने ये लिक्विडिटी टेकआउट करी, ये एफ क्लियर करा, एंड आफ्टर दैट इट वेंट टू द डाउन साइड। दैट इज एट एक्जैक्टली दिस पॉइंट आई शुड हैव टेकन माई पोजीशन। यहाँ पर इसके से नहीं लेनी चाहिए थी, क्योंकि प्राइस ने मेजर लिक्विडिटी यहाँ यूज़ कर दी। अगर मेजर लिक्विडिटी यूज़ नहीं करी होती देन इट वुड हैव ब्रेकन डाउन इंस्टेंटली, बट प्राइस ने यहाँ पे मेजर लिक्विडिटी यूज़ कर दी। इसके वजह से यहाँ पे ये लिक्विडिटी हैवी हो गई। प्राइस ने इसको टेक आउट करा, went all the way toward downside. यहाँ पे बुलिश एंड प्राइस फॉल डाउन फ्रॉम वन लिक्विडिटी लेवल टू अनदर लिक्विडिटी लेवल इन ह्यूज मोमेंटम। यहाँ पे उसको प्राइस को नई लिक्विडिटी मिली, दैट इज वेयर आई शुड टेक ए बुलिश पोजीशन एज यू नो according to my strategy. And price as you can see now consolidated at the 200 EMA. I believe it will definitely flow to the downside, and if it does, that is where I'm going to take my bullish positions once again. So this is it, and yes, let's see what happens. Okay, now it is 8:15 to be exact, and अब मैं जाऊँगा. I opened my orders at the nearby level because the price is showing bearish momentum at the 200 EMA. So I believe it will definitely fall to the downside at 4987 level. If it falls down to this level, my bullish orders are open because I believe that the sentiment is currently bullish also. So yes, let's see what happens. Price could make a double bottom testing and will could move all the way towards the side. I could have captured this move at 10:30 in the night, but I didn't. So let's see what happens. I open my bullish orders, and now let's go to college to waste your time. So yes guys, boom, price did exactly what we expected. After such a long time, I made a very beautiful trade. I made a $2,000 or a 20, you can say a $2,300 on this position, and 23% profit move. Let me just show you that where my orders were and when they got executed and how much money I made. I'm extremely happy that I captured this move. And yes, to be honest, it was a risky play because I just opened my orders, set my stops because I was in college. I predicted the move in the morning only because I woke up at 4 a.m. So I got a more deeper outlook of what the market is currently doing. And yes guys, boom, in front of you I made a huge move, and I'm very happy for that. I'm looking to pull out more bullish positions, but let us see. I made $2,300 in this position. I'm extremely happy. Let me just show you. So yes guys, as you can clearly see, 4:30, this is where I just woke up. This is where the market was, and I I expected as the price was pushing up the 200 EMA, I believe that it would grab liquidity from this level, or even grab the liquidity from between, and will retest the liquidity level which is just created at the 3944 level, as you can clearly see. So just let me show you that where my orders were. So as you can see, at these positions, as you can see, there were my orders, they just got executed, and as you can see, जहाँ पर मेरे orders execute हुए उसके बाद ही price went all the way towards the upside. I'm extremely happy for that. Let me just show you at a lower time frame to get a better outlook. So yes guys, as you can clearly see, this is where my orders got executed, and exactly from this position, as you can see, the price rallied all the way towards upside to the new important liquidity level. This is what I expected, and yes, I'm very happy. Made $2,300 on this position. So yes guys, this is what happens when you take a very calculated entry. You wait for the exact position, not rush. You just wait for the entry to come to you, not you reach to the entry, not you just chase the entry. I've been doing this since the past 2 days. As you know that I've been uploading videos. One day I was merely at break even, and one day I made a 3% loss, and today I made 23% of my account. That is huge, trust me. And yep, the only thing that I was doing was that I was not following my strategy. I was extremely eager to take this position, but yes, today I beat it. I'm extremely happy. I'm extremely confident now. I'm back. So yes, let's see what happens, and I believe that the price will continue to push to the upside, and I'll be also looking to take upside positions. And yes, let's see what happens. According to me, the next week we could even trail above to 4100 level, or even 4200 level. So let's see what happens. And yes, I'm very happy on this position. Made $2,300 now without wasting any time. Let's edit the video, journalize, read, and do our rest of the work. So okay, now it is 6:37 to be exact, and the price is now checking out the FVG that it created at the 200 EMA. Well, I believe that if the momentum is bullish, as you can see, price is also given liquidity. I believe price could make a push to the upside, break out this level, create an FVG at this level. If the liquidity momentum is high, give us a breakout and retest scenario, and if give that, that is where I'm going to take my second entry of the day. I am done for the day. I have made $2,300. That is huge. I'm very 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 happy for that. As you can see, ये ट्रेड मेरी ऑटोमेटिकली एग्जीक्यूट हुई थी, यहाँ पर एग्जीक्यूट हुई इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू गाइस, मैंने अभी आपको दिखाया, एंड यहाँ जाके एग्जिट हुई. एज आई ट्रेक फॉर एवर, मैं हमेशा अपनी पोजीशन ऐसी लेता हूँ, फ्रॉम वन लिक्विडिटी लेवल टू अनदर लिक्विडिटी लेवल, एज यू नो. So yes, let's see what happens. On also we can see the EMA crossing over to the downside, but prices respecting the 200 EMA. So we have a mixed review currently, and yes, we'll now decide that where the price flows in the end. If we get a breakout of this level and a retest of the volume imbalance created at this level, then I will probably take an entry. So yes, let's see what happens, and I'll update you guys on the position. You just literally do not know that what fire I have inside my mind. I just even can I just even cannot tell you. I just want to get the hell out of this place and do whatever I want, but I cannot, because only one thing stops me. Because I'm not successful yet, and I know very 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 soon I'm just going to get out of this place. I'm going to live my dream life. I'm going to become a extremely rich, wealthy, and known individual. I know that is my reality. I write it to myself daily. I read it to myself daily. I believe it, because that is my reality, that is my destiny, that is what I'm destined to be. I'm going to become a very 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 wealthy, rich. I'm going to become world's number one trader. I know I'm the best. No one can defeat me in this shit, because I work hard. No matter how great you are, I'm a little bit greater. I know from the bottom of my heart, and I'm just not bragging about it. I know from the bottom of my heart that I'm going to be. The world will know my name. Each and everyone will know my name. I'm going to be one of the best. I'll become an inspiration that how do you do things when you have nothing, when you have I literally have nothing currently, nothing. I literally have nothing. No friend to talk to, no one understands me, just me, my pen, my register, and my laptop. Nothing else, nothing else. And just a dream at my head that I constantly talk about, and I constantly work for it. And you'll see my future change, and know that I have each and everything. I have Lamborghini Huracan, I have Bentley, I have cars, I have financial and time freedom, I have multiple mansions in multiple countries. I know who I'm going to become and what is coming through me. No one sees it except me. And yes, but I am so sure that it is definitely going to happen, and definitely going to happen very 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 soon enough. So yes, the price, as you can see, the price respected and cleared out the FVG imbalance. As you can see, this is the FVG imbalance just right here, and the price, the FVG imbalance price cleared out and is now moving to the upside. I could have taken the entry here, but my strategy, my technicals do not approve of taking entry here, so I didn't. I do not, because I am satisfied for next 2 days or even more, because I have made a significant amount of money today, as you know. So I will still look if price breaks up this level in a good momentum, and creates an FVG structure and then volume imbalance once again just here, and gives us an consequent enroachment to just half of this FVG, and that is where I'm going to take my entry. So yes, what I expect is basically price, if breaks above this level in good momentum, creates an FVG, comes back down to check this FVG to grab liquidity as well as take out the imbalance, entry all the way towards the upside. That is what I expect. So yes, let's see what happens. So okay guys, as we expected, as I just said to you, the price broke up the 4004 level, 4002 level in a great momentum. As you know, वैसे predict करा था वैसे ही हुआ. Price grabbed the liquidity from 200 EMA, did a little bit of retracement, grabbed liquidity, made a hammer, and is now currently closing above the level, and I believe it will definitely give us the entry that we are looking for. So let me just show you. So yes guys, as you can clearly see, exactly as I said to you guys, price gap the liquidity from 200 EMA, broke the level in great momentum. Currently it is creating an FVG structure, as you can see, and now it is only 9 minutes remaining for this candle to close. This is 30-minute candle time frame. I believe price will definitely close a little bit more above and will create an FVG structure just right here, which the price in future will check out and will move to the upside. That is what I'm going to be taking my entry upon. So let's see what happens. एज यू कैन क्लियरली सी प्राइस मैंने जैसा कहा था एकदम वैसे ही हुआ, लिक्विडिटी ग्रैब करा, एफवीजी क्रिएट कर रहा है। अगर है वॉल्यूम इम्बैलेंस क्रिएट रहता है, प्राइस ऊपर जाता है। जब इसको रीटेस्ट करेगा वन सेकेंड, दैट इज़ व्हेन आई एम गोइंग टू टेक माई एंट्री टू ऑल द वे टू द करंट ऑल टाइम हाइस एट द 4056 level, and I believe price could even take the amount now. So let's see what happens. I just want for price to create this FVG. Then I want this FVG to get filled out and imbalance clearance, liquidity grab. That is where I'm going to take my entry, and I want my entry all the way towards the current all-time high that are at 4056 level. So this is it, and I'll update you guys in the position. Very good. As I just said, price is creating a very beautiful FVG. Now I just want it to close it just like that, go a little bit more above and give me a retest scenario just right here. And when price retests it exactly at this point, that is where my entry will be. So yes, let's see what happens if we can get the perfect scenario as I expect. So yes guys, now finally, as I exactly said guys, the price has now created the FVG, as you can clearly see. Now what I want is that I just want a retracement down to this level. That is where I believe from where price will definitely grab liquidity and move to the upside. So my two steps are checked. Currently my technicals do not actually support this, but I know price will definitely go to the upside. I want this candle to close as a small candle to the upside, not to the downside. And on the next candle after this, I believe price will test this. Basically I would have I could have even taken the position at when the price broke up this level. मैं भी पोजीशन ले सकता था, बट वो अर्ली हो जाती. नाउ आई जस्ट वेट फॉर द रीटेस्ट. यहाँ पे भी मैं पोजीशन ले लेता तो वो दैट वुड बी अप्रोप्रिएट. टू बी ऑनेस्ट, आई वुड हैव बीन इन प्रॉफिट करेंटली. यहाँ पर पोजीशन ब्रेकआउट पे पोजीशन ले सकता था मैं चाहूँ तो, बट स्टिल I want the price to now retest this level, and then we are going to take the entry. It is a high probability entry. Let's see what happens, and I'll just open my orders because so that I won't miss this entry any longer. So yes guys, I do not think हमें पोजीशन मिलेगी because प्राइस ने थोड़ा अनइवनली रिएक्ट कर दिया. It did exactly what I said it will do. It grabbed liquidity from the 200 EMA, made a retracement, broke the 4002 level in a good momentum, created an FVG gap on that position also. बट FVG क्रिएट करने के बाद उसने हमें एक वेटिंग कैंडल नहीं दी जिससे कंफर्म हो जाता है कि FVG एक हमारा क्रिएट हो चुका है. बट इंस्टेड इट इंस्टेंटली फॉल टू द डाउन साइड एज इट वेंट टू द अपसाइड. So well, this uneven momentum is not what I am looking for. I was looking for a clean signal of price creating an FVG with a closing candle, and then price will test at the middle of that FVG in with the confluence of liquidity, and उसके बाद वो ऊपर जाएगा. बट इंस्टेड ऑफ दैट प्राइस ने बहुत ही ह्यूज मोमेंटम में नीचे की तरफ फॉल कर दिया है, विच इज़ नॉट गुड एट ऑल. सो लेट मी जस्ट शो यू. So yes guys, as you can clearly see, as I said, we were here. मैंने कहा था प्राइस लिक्विडिटी ग्रैब करेगा 200 EMA से. प्राइस ने लिक्विडिटी ग्रैब करी. मैंने कहा था प्राइस देन विल ब्रोक आउट दी 4002 लेवल इन अ गुड मोमेंटम. प्राइस ने 4002 लेवल को गुड मोमेंटम में ब्रेक करा. मैंने कहा था FVG की में फॉर्म में ब्रेक करेगा, प्राइस ने इसको गुड मोमेंटम में ब्रोक करा, प्लस एक FVG क्रिएट हो गया. आई वांटेड दिस कैंडल टू बी क्लोज्ड एज अ वेरी वेरी शॉर्ट कैंडल. उसके बाद हमारा FVG कंफर्म हो जाता बिटवीन दीज प्लेसेस एंड दीज प्लेसेस. सो देन प्राइस वुड हैव बीन डेफिनेटली जस्ट हैव चेक्ड इट एंड वेंट ऑल द वे टुवर्ड अपसाइड. बट प्राइस ने अभी एक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन दे दिया है नीचे की तरफ. एज यू कैन सी हाउ बिग द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन इज एंड हाउ सडन द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन इज. सो my bullish sense and my bullish investing level is now be totally out of competence. I do not think कि मुझे अब एंट्री मिल पाएगी because the best entry was this liquidity check. It could have given our price action confirmation scenario. एक FVG imbalance उसकी liquidity clear करी, liquidity grab करी, and then price ऊपर जाता. But instead of doing that, price ने liquidity distribute कर दी to the downside. So that is why I am not comfortable in taking position. Once again, I am happy because I captured the move from here to here all the way just right here. ये आपको छोटा लग रहा है क्योंकि हायर टाइम फ्रेम है. अदरवाइज एट स्मॉलर टाइम फ्रेम जिसमें मैं एंट्री लेता हूँ, इट इज़ अ हेल लॉट, ट्रस्ट मी. and I made $23 or $2,300 on this position. As you know, 23% of my entire account by risking only 2% from here to just here, just beneath that. I took my entry here. My stop loss was just beneath this level a little bit, and my take profit was all the way to next important liquidity level. And as you can see, I was in college, यहाँ पे execute हुआ, price net liquidity grab करी, went all the way towards the side. मेरा minus में भी नहीं गया मैं, all the way. This is the power of a sharp entry. That is why I take sharp entries only at liquidity levels only. So यहाँ पे liquidity grab करी, went all the way towards the side. That is where I took out my position. I made $2,300 on that position. So yes, this is it, and I'll update you guys if we can see another. I do not see any bullish position now. That is why I say that you have to wait for a perfect confirmation. Price in many cases will not do what you expect it to do, and you have to be still on that. You have to wait for the moment when price do what you expect to do. That is only when you have to trade, otherwise you विल लूज पोजीशन इंस्टेंटली. जैसे कि ये मेरे सब कुछ उसमें ठीक जा रहा था, एफ भी क्रिएट हुआ, लिक्विडिटी भी ग्रैब करी एंड चेक भी करा, बट स्टिल अगर मैं हमें पोजीशन ले लेता देन आई वुड हैव लॉस्ट इट इंस्टेंटली एज प्राइस इज नाउ एट 200 EMA वंस अगेन. So that is why I say just wait for the perfect entry, wait for the perfect setup. Do not rush the process. Only take entry when each and every aspects of your strategy gets ticked on. So yes, let me just show you what is happening in the price. So yes guys, as you can clearly see yourself, this is where I wanted to take my entry on this retest after if this candle was created as a short candle and this was finally would be an FVG. अगर इस FVG को चेक करता मैं यहाँ पे एंट्री लेता, then price would have gone to the upside. But as you can see, after creating the FVG, after creating the big candle, the price also distributed instantly to the downside. So कुछ अब impact नहीं रहा. As we can see, price just reached 200 EMA, यहाँ से liquidity grab कर रहा है. And now let's see what happens. मेरी एंट्री तभी होती अगर प्राइस यहाँ पर आके इसको FVG क्रिएट करता है एंड देन रीटेस्ट एंड देन मूव टू दी अपसाइड. बट ऐसा नहीं हुआ, सो आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू टेक एनी एंट्री एंड आई मेड गुड अमाउंट ऑफ मनी टुडे एज यू नो ऑल. सो yes guys, now it is nearby 12 and कल से मुझे 4-5 बजे भी उठना है सुबह. सो आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू स्लीप नाउ. द मार्केट इज़ ऑन द वर्ज ऑफ क्लोजिंग बिकॉज टुडे इज़ फ्राइडे एंड सैटरडेज और संडे मार्केट नहीं खुलेगा. So yes, the price is now falling to the downside from the 200 EMA. I have opened my orders once again at the level from which I gained 23% today. That is the 4002 level. मेरे bullish orders फिर से open है because I believe कि प्राइस उस लेवल को फिर से रिस्पेक्ट कर सकता है and could probably move to the upside. So मेरे orders open है with a minimal loss. So let's see if the market, if the order gets executed in the night only or on the Monday. So we'll see what happens. And what I want to say is just keep going out. Do not skip a single day. Manifest and please do journalize. Journalizing is the mother of success in trading. If you do journalize, you will have जो भी सब यूट्यूब वीडियो बनाते हैं खुद पता लग जाएगा आपको. If you just start journalizing, that is the key to success in trading according to me. So this is it and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.